So we all know the all-round nice guy, lovable, well, sometimes nice guy, Will Smith. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air himself landed himself into some hot water last night at the Oscars when he got up and struck Chris Rock for essentially telling a joke about Will Smith's wife. And I know what everybody was thinking the second it happened, and with all the chaos as it happened and with all the drama with Chris Rock stuttering his words afterwards, I'm sure we was all just thinking the same thing. What if this was made into an EDM banger? So after I chopped up some of the good parts, well, none of the parts were good for Chris, but after I chopped up the video, I found this sound here in Serum called Keys 2. And I thought that sounded like a really nice, cool, tinny sound just for the intro maybe. And then I started on the main synth stack, which would be after the drop. This just compiles of Serum presets on top of Serum presets. This is what they sound like individually. This is what they sound like together. Pretty thick sounding. I added some effects here. Well, I EQ'd it first of all for the low end. Added a kickstart for the bounce / sidechain. I also put a sidechain compressor on as well for the kick and snare, just to compress it even more, just to try and get them jumps to really stand out a little bit. Added a limiter on there, some more EQing, bit of reverb, and a wider to make it wider. A massive difference there, as you can hear. It really fills out those frequencies now with that reverb and that extra width, and of course that lovely sidechain bounce as well. Next up, I added a lead. This is the synths all together in that group. Next up, I wanted to figure out where I was actually going to put these parts of the video, and this is what I came up with. So this plays throughout. Which is basically just the crowd and a bit of the ambience, just as like a texture. Then we have this part here.
Will Smith just smacked the shit. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Yes, he did. Next up, we have this like hi-hat that I made from the actual punch. To make it sound like that, as you can see here on the EQ, I cut out all of the low end, boosted the high end a little bit. I turned the pitch all the way up to 11 semitones. This was what it was sounding like before. Could have potentially used it as a kick as well as a hi-hat, or even a snare as well as a clap, but I thought a hi-hat sounded pretty cool. This is all of the vocals together from the Oscars.
Jada, love you. Uh-oh. Will Smith just smacked the shit out. Uh-oh. I'm going to, okay? Will Smith just smacked the shit out. Uh-oh. I'm going to, okay?
And that sounds like absolute chaos by itself, but it kind of fits in with the beat, as you'll hear soon enough. I used a couple of oversampled sample packs. Very good producer and YouTuber. This is what these all sound like together. I really loved this texture here in the background. Just makes it sound a bit more interesting. Then you've got a, and then a. We've got this awesome drum fill before the drop, as well as this sound effect. Sounds so cool. And then we have this little loop on the drop as well. Absolutely crazy. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to put all of these samples from the video that I've chopped up into a little sample, well, not a sample pack, into like a folder. If you guys want to download it, it will be in the description below. This video is not like my regular videos. It's just a bit of a spur of the moment type of thing. I actually used to do videos like this back in the day, so hopefully you guys will still enjoy it. Let me know if you want me to do more EDM/future bass type videos, or if you want to see any more videos of me making future bass and maybe get a bit more into depth of how I actually create future bass music. Whilst we are listening to the track, let me know in the comment section below if Will Smith was in the right for hitting Chris Rock, or was he bang out of order. Let me know in the comment section below whilst we listen along.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out. I'm going to, okay? Will Smith just smacked the shit out. I'm going to, okay? That was a greatest night in the history of television.